Hi, this is Mike Parnell. I'm president of ITI. We're in Woodland, Washington, and we have another facility in Birmingham, Alabama. I'd like to show you a world-class crane and rigging training facility. Come with me on a quick tour. You'll see in our training facility we have over 75 different loads to rig and handle to help teach basic rigging, advanced rigging, and master rigger activities, and also for crane operation. These three load rail bays are set up to handle all of the loads in this workstation area. If you'll notice this 16-foot long beam, it's about 1,000 pounds, and it sure goes a long ways to help teach people about sling angles and sling tensions when slings get flatter and flatter to the horizon. All the tension always goes up as the angles get flat. To help handle the loads, you can see we have a variety and a host of slings and rigging equipment from all sorts of manufacturers, world-class manufacturers themselves who have supplied our industry throughout the United States and all around the world. Let me take a look with you on some of the equipment here. We have Stearman sets. These are for jacking and rolling and moving 25-ton loads here, and there's one for a 5-ton set. The chain falls that you see carted here are used for our drifting structure. This drifting structure to my right helps show folks how to handle loads through shipyards and engine rooms, different power plants for handling motors and pumps and valves. You can see you've got a rotophase right there. It will be rigged inside this structure, and I'm going to come and crawl right through it, up and over walls like this, and then down into the other side. There's a tail roll right there, and right through that portal. So what we do is we teach people how to rig off the upper structure using chain falls, dynamometers, and ensuring that no connection point is overloaded in the handling of any of these objects. You'll see another grouping of our slings, synthetic slings. We have wire rope slings, metal mesh slings, flat webbing, round slings, and of course you saw a large collection of chain slings. Notice we've tremendous collection of shackles and master links, sling protection, all kinds of appropriate equipment for rigging loads that are have to be free rigged or connected to a hard connection point, such as swivel hoist rings. Let's step outside just for a minute and take a look at the yard with all the loads and equipment that's outside to provide for the hands-on activities. We look and work hard to try to help ensure 50% or more hands-on time for all participants who attend programs. You'll see a large collection variety of load nests provided. We have 5 mobile cranes on the property that help handle all the loads. Sometimes we'll do single, sometimes multiple crane picks for some of the advanced courses, lift director and critical lift planning. But each load provides its own little challenge and own opportunity for teams to learn more about rigging and load control. Turning back around against the building, you'll see a very large concrete pad, and from inside to outside we roll loads all the way around using jacking, rolling techniques, cribbing, blocking, incline planes, machinery moving, and horizontal load handling. Let me take you inside and I'll show you some of that special equipment. I just had you outside and we were looking at some of the working pad area for taking loads to the concrete surfaces outside the building and inside. Notice the Hillman rollers are upside down. That's how we want to store them. These are 3.75 ton units. We're able to move a large variety of pretty heavy loads. You'll notice right above there Tier 4 grip hoists for pulling loads, all kinds of rigging blocks, snatch blocks, and tugger lines to help accommodate moving loads through horizontal areas. Right along there's our air tugger that we have here in Woodland, and we have a couple of more, one in Birmingham, Alabama, and other locations. We have spare chain come-alongs and chain falls right there. Here we've got 2 sets of air casters, air bearings for floating loads on air with its primary console right there. One is called a gap master for areas and floors that may have some deficiencies and the other is a low-profile aircaster system for moving loads. These are 7-ton units to handle loads in clean environments or hospitals, computer areas, and so on. So when folks show up for a Master Rigger course, they always get a chance to try out new equipment and new methods, new techniques. Right above there, of course, you'll see these are airbags for jacking and lifting using air systems complete. So when we're using any kind of jacking, rolling, load moving, and machinery moving project, we always have the opportunity to get folks to train using mechanical devices such as these jacks here, hydraulic jacks, and then pneumatic or air systems. You'll see a rolling cart right here that's got a number of dynamometers on it, which help us confirm all the load weights for all the loads in the training center inside and outside. We always want to confirm the weight of the load, and it helps us identify potentially the center of gravity so that we can rig the load appropriately. We're going to go upstairs right now. This classroom has been named in honor of a really good friend of ours, George Arsenault. And we're going to go up and see the classroom that can accommodate about 40 of our participants at any given time. Here you can see a state-of-the-art classroom at stadium seating. The instructors, as he moves around in the lower bay right here, is able to be no more than 8 feet from any one of the students to be able to communicate. It's really nice to be able to have the students talk with one another as they converse and discuss workshop ideas and problem-solving issues related to crane and rigging work. Well, thanks very much for joining me on our quick tour today. We have an absolutely outstanding facility for you to come and visit. We'd love to see you here and love to have you participate with us in a lot of the problem-solving workshops that we have related to cranes and rigging. So Woodland, Washington, Birmingham, Alabama, home of ITI.